take a look at the Cavaliers. And certainly this is a game with playoff implications, as a win here would guarantee them the best record in the Eastern Conference.
And they've cemented their status over the course of this season as one of the truly elite teams in the NBA. They've done everything we've expected of them.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. The bar has been set very high, and they've done it to themselves. Yet, for all the success that they've had, it'll be quickly forgotten if they don't make a deep playoff run.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Thunder 5 right now. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Brown out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the small forward. Up the floor. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by James. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Brown outside. Goes up from the top of the key. Jump shot is good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Westbrook against Irving. Smith outside. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Westbrook. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Irving against Westbrook. Irving drives in, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Shots good by Ibaka.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And here is Irving. Serge Ibaka making his last triple. J.R. Smith on the wing. Feeds to Love. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Westbrook kicks to Brown. Rebound Love. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Roof shots.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Ibaka. There's a screen by Kanter. Durant dishes to Kanter, and stolen by Jordan. James, the pass to Irving. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Love. No good off the pick.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's Brown.
Volume up. Volume down.
Missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Okay, I'm about to go down.
Outside Irving. Pass to James. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Cleveland, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. He's off on the first. A different look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams comes in for Enes Kanter. And it's Waiters in for Russell Westbrook. And he can't hit the second. Thunder trailing by 3. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw tonight. And the free throw, no good. It's Brown with the drive, and Waiters has it in the corner. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Now here's James. A 14-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
Shot's good by Waiters. Waiters got 7 points.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Brown against Irving. Six to shoot, and the foul called on Free.
Get the fuck out of here.
Foul.
I didn't even press your button.
Tough call right there. Really
oh, they team for the Cavs. Oh, my God.
I mean, he was
God
still sliding
damn.
right there.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jeff Withy, he's checked in
that
for
big
DeAndre Jordan.
court.
Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Tony Snell's checked in for LeBron. And it's Gerald Green in for J.R. Smith. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Mitch McGary's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And he gets it to go. The Thunder have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. It's Brown with the drive. Shoots the 3. Green with the rebound.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
And that one's good. And that's now 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything. Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's Snell, defended by Durant. Snell kicks to Withy. From deep. And Snell is good for 3. Snell's got his first 3 points of the game.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Irving dishes to Green. 30 seconds left in the first. Withy, no good.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the
That
shots
nigga crossed the fuck out of me. That nigga crossed the shit out of me, boy. That nigga crossed the cookies out of my ass, boy. No, where you going, boy?
Puts one up from 19. Some solid defense from Brown.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Bitch, I'm clutching the
Baskets
motherfucker.
coming early and often in the first quarter. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now. He talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him. Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is, huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
LeBron in love with the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Gerald Green, and it's Jordan in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He had 37 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
J.R. Smith's checked in for the Cavaliers. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Thunder. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. It's Brown with the drive. Easy the pass to Brown. For 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
And it's Brown missing. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Suns.
Well, listen, they owned the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Well, Greg, I think coming into the game, that's where they thought they had an advantage, and they did a great job exploiting it.
And Waiters kicks to Brown. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Quincy Ace. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Brown dishes to Westbrook.
My gosh.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. With a break in the action, let's now view the NBA assist leaders. Russell Westbrook third. And, of course, Kyrie Irving.
And these two guys each initiate such tremendous ball movement. It's really fun to watch both of them operate.
Green, the screen. LeBron against Waiters. LeBron passes to Green. 5 on the clock. J.R. Smith on the wing. The alley-oop, and it's blocked by Brown, and that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter, and they get it back. And the dunk by Jordan.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Westbrook. 14 points for Freak.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Jordan the screen. Here's James. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Raiders no luck. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. It's hauled in by Brown. Thunder have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Jordan's got his 3rd rebound tonight. James kicks to Smith. Fires from deep. And Cantor pulls it down. The Thunder with the lead. And stolen by James. Love outside. The drive by Green. That's in there. Love with the assist. Green's got the game tied up here.
God damn, who keep texting me?
Boy, Kevin Love certainly one of the best passing
King,
big
tell them
men in
motherfuckers
the
out
league.
texting everybody.
Here we can get a look at Oklahoma City, Kevin, and what kind of numbers they put up these last 10 games. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point field goal.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Oklahoma City's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Ibaka. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Ibaka's got 5 now.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Man, somebody open.
Irving kicks to Fry. McGarry with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. 1:16 left here in the second. Irving drives in. Here's Fry. And another shot with the no good.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Irving. Back to Brown. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Snell, no good.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Takes a 3. And it's Brown missing.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Pulls it from the elbow. Can't get it to go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And in the last
the
face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage.
Even the damn Warriors don't beat me like,
Yeah, it was really simple. Like this. When you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
Smith wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game. He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Thunder lead by 1. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
LeBron, you dominated the backboards. What allowed that to happen?
We know coming into the game it's a very good shooting team, and there'll be a lot of offensive rebounds.
All right, fellas, still anyone's ball game right now. A few things from the first half. Continue to have smart possessions. Let's keep the turnovers to a minimum. That was a big boost to our offense. If there was a real positive to be found, it was in transition. We made some really quick, sharp outlet passes and got some easy buckets on the break. That's where they might be most vulnerable. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and he's the ringleader of their offense. And what we saw in that first half with his ability to keep everybody involved is the reason why they're playing well.
And that's just the thing. I mean, he knows how to share the sugar. He makes sure everybody gets a touch, and that keeps the offense balanced and productive.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. On out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead, and then the other one storms right back.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Smith against Brown. Smith dishes to Irving. Back to Smith. Kicks it out to Love. Wide open look. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Brown the pass to Ibaka. Durant kicks to Westbrook. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Westbrook's got 5 now.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's saying to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Outside Irving. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Brown. He has 14 points and 7 assists.
And we really just need to take a second to appreciate the all-around effort he's put out there today.
Well, the numbers paint the picture, and he has been what we call in my vernacular, you know where I'm going here, guys, stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Oh, supreme. So that takes it to a whole another level when you get supreme in terms of your stat sheet.
Kelloggese, right? Yes. Kelloggese. It's a pick by Love. Irving dishes to Love. can't convert after the good screen.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Brown kicks to Cantor. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 8th assist in the game.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Irving kicks to Love. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Love's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Brown, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Irving against Westbrook. LeBron sets the screen for Irving. The dish to LeBron. Jordan trying to free himself up, and too long on the shot. The Thunder leading by 6. To the middle, here's Durant, and he banks in the layup.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Westbrook against Irving. The feed to Love. Five to shoot. LeBron outside from deep three-point range. Another miss by LeBron. The Thunder have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Green against Brown. Westbrook with a wide open look. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
A different look now for Cleveland. Cleveland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Jordan is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Irving in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. He had a nice open look right there. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Irving attacking. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And Jordan sends it back. Irving passes to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Now, here is Irving. Jordan with a screen on Westbrook. Irving kicks to Jordan. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. It's Brown with the drop.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, the great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
The quick look, no good that time.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
LeBron left side. Corner shot. Bullseye.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Westbrook kicks to Brown. Back to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Ibaka. Fires the 3. Good. And the Thunder lead by 4.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And it's Smith penetrating. Shot is no good.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, they get it again. Short. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning. He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Smith outside. He dishes it to James. To tie it up. Misses off the left iron.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one. The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into that.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He really wants them to try to push the tempo here. See if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams checked in and stolen by Irving. Smith drives in, and the foul called on Freak. Here's James. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Love with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last three buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's James. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. 10 points for LeBron.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Brown dishes to Adams. Westbrook passes to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. And that one is hammered home.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
And it's Love missing.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all. Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Westbrook kicks to Brown. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
No, not at all. Not a real chance of getting back in it at this point.
Greg, you think it's over?
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It's a done deal. Forget about it.
It might be. Can't finish the one-handed jam.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thanks, guys. Kevin, what was so drastically different about this team's defense in the second half?
Well, early in the game, they got some easy.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. Kenny, what did you think?
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is. Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love with it. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Make your lady back up in this, hop up in the 6, and you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank, I got plenty change. She rep HBK over everything. Married to the game with the wedding rag. Everybody try to duplicate. We just.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The wins have been coming pretty steadily for the Thunder. It's been a fantastic season nights as a win here gives them the best record in the league. One of the guys to watch tonight, Monte Ellis, such an explosive player at times, really dangerous when the fourth quarter rolls around, Shaq.
Yeah, Ellis, a.k.a. Baby AI, still has the speed to force defenders off of him. He's improved in the mid-range game also, but he can punish teams, especially if they disrespect him and give him space.
Well, the best thing that he can do is create for himself. That is a talent, to be able to get that many shots off at that clip, because consistently he can get off 4 or 5 shots in 5 possessions. That's impressive.
Is he going to be an all-star one of these days?
When his team wins and he has these numbers, he will be an all-star.
With the game about to start, we head to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, land of the free and the
The crowd has assembled in Indianapolis, Indiana, looking for a Pacers win today. And we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. Well, for the Oklahoma City Thunder, they won their last contest, that game against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on. How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. There's Brown with the 3, can't hit. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And despite the outcome, I think they'll feel a little better about that game. There are a lot of positives that they can take away from that performance.
And I think that's exactly what they have to do, guys. Don't dwell on the final score. You know, think about the things you did well and move forward and take it from there. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Lawson outside. He dishes it to Turner. To the wing on the left. Billis. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. So here's Westbrook. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Billis, he's covered by Brown. Lawson kicks to George. Just 5 to shoot. Again, Indiana.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Here's Oklahoma City now. 4-point game. Brown wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. There's a screen. Shoots off the screen. No good off the back of the rim.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to speak with Frank Vogel for a minute. He told me one of the more troubling tasks his team must do is to figure out how to slow down Russell Westbrook. He said that between his explosiveness and ability to change direction, they'll have to have all 5 guys keeping an eye on Westbrook whenever he's on the perimeter.
And thank you for that, Doris. Lawson kicks to George. Launches a 3. The Thunder pull it in. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And guys, that was their night. I mean, it seemed like everything they shot went in.
It happens that way sometimes, guys. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players became contagious, and nobody was stoppable.
They set the screen, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Thunder making a change here. Adams checked in. It's Brown with the drive. Wow. I mean, just beautiful. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Watson the pass to Ellis. Shot to stop the run, and it's blocked by Brown. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Durant attacking. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Aldridge comes in for Turner. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for Ty Lawson. Mitch McGary's checked in for Oklahoma City. Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. To the inside and taken away by Brown. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook. Pacers trail by 4. Stuckey dishes to George. Len sets a screen for George. And the layup is good. George has got 6.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Count the bucket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
George double teamed. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. When these players get to the free throw line, it's nearly automatic. The 2K leaderboards show us this month's free throw shooting percentage leaders. Second is Paul George.
Well, if you're on this leaderboard, Kevin, whether it's for the year, a month, or one game, your coach and your teammates are happy because free throws mean points on the board and a better chance to win when you knock them down.
Ellis outside. No good on the 3. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 13-4 run. Oh!
And And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Screen by Ellis. Stuckey outside. Clock at 6. Outside, George. Shot on the wing, and the jumper falls for him. Stuckey's got his first 2 points of the night. Westbrook kicks to Brown. From outside, off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder lead by 5. And we'll get things. Hey, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone say. And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove it. Indiana. Paul George comes in for Ellis. Then for the Thunder, David Lee checked in for Steven Adams. Baca comes in for Quincy Ace. And it's Brown in for Russell Westbrook. Alex went out there with Turner. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Lawson. So that's the group out there for Indiana. It's Brown with the drive. Good work defensively by Turner.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal basketball. He ended with 26 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
2 minutes. Outside Durant. Brown outside. Here's Lee. No luck. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Nobody near George. That one falls coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got his 5th assist in this one. Brown kicks to Ibaka. Baseline J on the way. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
George double team Turner. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
Terrific job that time defending at. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Pass to Lawson. Beyond the arc, but they recover it. Oklahoma City's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Stolen by Len. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Lost in the pass to Turner. It's rebounded by Durant.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Tries again. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Durant's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And Durant sends it back. And he drains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
Yeah, and the officials on the floor will make the final determination after reviewing the footage from the NBA's replay. We see what they're seeing.
Well, the ruling is in, and the call stands. No basket, so no change, Clark, and the scoreboard as we end the quarter.
Smart decision to review the shot. That was indeed very close to being legitimate.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Here with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, you've got to be pleased with that first half. The ball was moving. Your guys were sharing. Things were going well for you. What about it pleased you?
Yeah, the game is simple when you make the extra pass, when you play the right way. We start out playing this way. We got to continue it for 4 quarters.
Thank you, Frank. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Nice energy you showed defensively. The steals kept coming. I want you guys to have that same nose for the ball in the second half. Don't be afraid to take a few chances, even if it means risking a foul call. There was nice rhythm to our transition game. We got some important points on the break. I think we keep the tempo brisk in the second half. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
Just in attack mode. He was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
Yeah, it really was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Russell Westbrook out there with Brown. And it's Durant in at the small forward. Here's Brown, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. See, it's going to be on Miles Turner. The Thunder have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Hillis. No good on the triple. The Thunder with the lead. Outside Westbrook. Brown outside. Dishes it to Ibaka. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 6 assists here tonight.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Inside, here's Lawson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lawson's got his first basket of the night.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time. Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Durant against George. At the top of the key, Turner. And Lawson, here we go. Clock at 4. Shot is off. And the Thunder going the other way now. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Brown kicks to Ibaka. Right side, Westbrook. Turner with the steal. Lawson against Westbrook. Lets it go from 11. No good from Lawson.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
To the paint. Here's Durant, and it's blocked. There's the pass to George. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Fires the 3. Good on the shot. George has got 18 points.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Swiped it away. And they're running. Billis. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
Billis. At the line for 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Indiana making some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Turner. Stuckey comes in for George. Monticellis in for Ty Lawson. Then for the Thunder, Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Mitch McGary comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Quincy Acey's subbed in for Durant. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Westbrook against Ellis. They set the screen. And here is Stuckey. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Jacks up a 3. No good. Some solid defense from Brown. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Brown's got the ball.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Ellis outside. Kicks it to Aldrich. 9 feet out. Thunder with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
There's Brown with the 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Brown's got the lead up. the 7 out for Oklahoma City. Ellis against Westbrook. Ellis dishes to Stuckey. And it's blocked by Brown, and they're able to recover.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line.
And Indiana shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. They've got Paul George, Andrew Nicholson out there with Turner. Then there's Ellis, and it's Lawson in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The Thunder shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Westbrook kicks to Brown. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Lawson against Westbrook. Lawson drives in, and it's blocked by Ibaka. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. The Pacers making a switch here. 4 on the clock. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Durant.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor. He's played an important role in there. Their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Lawson kicks to George. Pulls from the top of the key. No good off the front iron.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
And it's Brown missing. Pacers trail by 5. Billis, he's covered by Westbrook. Tries yet again, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. And Turner with the lay-in.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Turner with a screen on Durant, stolen by Cantor.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Talk about a terrific game for Brown. 22 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor. And even with one miss, he's still able to stretch that to a 2-possession game. That is huge for them right now.
Here's Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in field goal. Here's Cantor. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 8th assist in the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delight.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Shot clock at 6. George double teamed. Turner. That's good. Turner's got 6 here in this quarter. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Passes it to Canner from about 16, and there's another one for the Thunder.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Yeah, and any team will take that excellent in terms of their efficiency.
And Lawson, here we go. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Cantor's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the board. They've got to keep it up.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And here's George for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And he gets the bucket.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Brown, good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Monte Ellis checked in for the Pacers. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. George double teamed. Ellis with it. Picked up by Brown. Ellis, the pass to Lawson. Feeds it to Turner. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Turner's got 8 points here in this quarter. The Thunder leading by 4. 1:29 left to play here in the 4th. Now here's Brown. He kicks it to Adams. Shot clock at 5. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
There's 1:17 left here in the 4th quarter. And it's George missing.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the glass.
It's Brown with the drive, and Turner with the block.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
Brown down low. He's guarded by Ellis, and it's Brown missing. Ellis dishes to George. Puts it up. They grab their own miss. Nicholson, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. And so Nicholson nails both of them. So it's the Thunder now. And so they foul intentionally. And here now the Thunder.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Okay, guys, the clock is our enemy now. Time to focus up and know your roles. Trust each other to make the play. Freak, you got the look. Take us home.
Goes up off the inbound. No good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line for 2.
No luck that time either. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. Ellis! And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Lawson kicks to Nicholson. Ellis, the pass to Nicholson. Can't get it to fall. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one.
Kevin, what was the key in securing
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our freak. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded. What'd you think, Shaq?
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
DJ Khaled.